welcome to Billingham Stars TV, your home for highlights of the Ultimate Windows Billingham Stars. Tonight's action in its opening night at the Forum Ice Arena, Billingham Stars taking on the Blackburn Hawks, looking to avenge last Sunday's defeat in Blackburn. Full game highlights with NIHL radio commentary from Anthony Lowe and Jonathan Langstaff.
Nyman lifts it into the middle, but it's missed by two Hawks, and Tom Keeley should get there first and does. Aaron Davies unable to do anything with it, and Dan Palmer-Bjork brings it back into his own zone and finishes his hit.
Solid hit from Dan Palmer-Bjork.
Oh, and now's the chance. Aaron Davies comes in, takes the shot, save, rebound. Oh, he's put it wide.
He's missed it.
He's missed an open net there.
It was a good kick save at first. It came straight back to him, and he's missed it.
Yeah, the Stars getting away with one there. It's through the neutral zone, and Scott Cooper does excellent to get back there. And Cooper now around behind his own net, using one hand on the stick. Excellent play to get away from James Riddick, and now bringing it through the neutral zone.
Very quick play, Scott Cooper.
Oh, and it's a chance now for the Stars. James Moss stick handling through. Michael Bowman takes it off him. Bowman tries to drop it back to the point, but can't do so. Now an opportunity. Scott Cooper getting back in. Chance. Nyman shoots. Good save by Flavel.
Scott Cooper did just enough there on the back check. He was on the wrong side of him there, but he got his stick up towards the wrist area, and I think he put him off.
Tom Keeley sends it around the boards, and it's not kept in at the line. There's a chance for Dan Palmer-Bjork now. In down the right hand side, stick handles. Oh, and drop back to the point. Here is Jack Watkins, gets the shot off, does he? No, still going. Oh, and it's not in. The Stars, I don't know how they managed to not score there. It's Reece Kearney-Whitter.
He got very lucky there, Kearney-Whitter. He just made an absolute fool of himself. Yeah. Superman across the ice. I don't know what he was thinking there.
It's lifted across. Dennis Bostrom will chase down Patrick Nyman, who goes round behind his own net. Oh, a risky pass all the way across the front, but they just about get away with it, as Michael Bowman can't quite get there. Here's Patrick Nyman now, as a 2-on-1 develops for the Hawks. Lifted across, goal, 1-0 Blackburn Hawks. Patrick Nyman stripping the Stars defenceman of the puck, bringing it in a 2-on-1. Lifted the pass across and put in by Aaron Davies at the back post.
Poor from Bowman along the boards there. He just tried to keep possession, where I think it would have been easier just to get it in deep and regroup. Aaron Davies is all over for the minute of the Hawks. He's been there, definitely their standout guy
Dennis
so far.
Bostrom comes in the zone. Bostrom, shoot! Was that off the mask? Ooh. The Hawks bench not happy that the play hasn't been blown down, and here's James Moss now. Moss tried to play the cute one again rather than going for the actual one, and the Stars have called a line change in a bad moment there. Shot from Seaman just wide. Poor choice on the defensive line change time there. Round the back of the Stars net, using his strength, tries to get away from Tom Keeley, can't do so. Keeley does well, and the puck stuck in his feet. He didn't know where it was, so he has to chase Parkinson once more, and it comes away, and James Moss will look to get it out the zone. Can't do so. Kearney-Whitter keeps it in. Here's Dennis Bostrom now, a 2-on-1. Bowman and Bostrom sent across to Bowman. Shoot! It's a wonderful finish from Michael Bowman. 9:57 played. Bostrom to Bowman. And it's 1-1.
Commentator's curse, I think, there. We were on his back a little bit there. He was struggling, and what a great finish. James Moss pounced on a mistake from Kearney-Whitter, who instead of playing the puck, wanted to make that big hit. Mossie's very strong on the ice, on his feet. He bounced off Mossy. Mossy was able to play the puck, got it up to Dennis Bostrom, who made a brilliant cross-ice pass for Bostrom, going Bowman, who finished very well with the top corner.
Into the zone, goes around the Stars defence, save, rebound, save again. Flavel didn't know where the puck was. It's back to the point, a shot comes in from Douglas, and now Jack Watkins plays it on for Dan Palmer-Bjork. Palmer-Bjork in, oh, and a big two-handed slash. Is that going to be a penalty shot? Is that going to be a penalty shot?
No, he got his shot away. He's going to stick with the penalty. Away,
but that's a slash from Ollie Lomax, a blatant one at that, to put Dan Palmer-Bjork off. And to be fair to Ollie Lomax, it's worked.
Yeah, he did everything he could do there. He knew he didn't have the speed to catch him, so he's just trying to get his stick on Dan Palmer-Bjork there to try and just do anything you can to put him off.
Under heavy pressure, considering they're on the PK from the Hawks. They're really pressing the Stars, not letting the Stars get anything properly set. As we've passed the first minute of this power play, Dennis Bostrom into the zone. Shoot! That is a very, very good save by Stu Ashton, as that one was headed for the top corner.
We had a great view of that there.
Zone. Chris Sykes winds, fires just wide. Dennis Bostrom collects now. Bostrom on his off wing, drops it back to the point. Back to Dennis Bostrom. Bostrom on the off wing, down low for Bowman. Back to Bostrom. Good set-up play from the Stars. Bostrom shoots through traffic into the stomach and forward come the Hawks. Into the zone, get the shot off, that goes wide, and Miko Seaman collects. He's under pressure from Michael Bowman, and there's a penalty to come against the Stars. It's Michael Bowman's going to take a seat for hooking. I didn't say anything personally. Michael Bowman certainly wasn't happy with that call. Stars with themselves set defensively. The puck dumped in, icing is waved off as it comes back out, and Seaman sends it all the way around. Stars unable to get the puck clear at the moment. It bubbles around in their own zone. Seaman back to the point, back to Miko Seaman, back to the point, shot comes in, that goes just wide, Flavel's down, but the Stars able to get it clear. Excellent work from Cal Davies, and Michael Elder will chase this one down with Ollie Lomax, catching him very quickly and finishing his hit. Good work from him. Miko Seaman comes forwards now. He finds Tom Parkinson on the right hand side. Parkinson sends it towards the front, that's blocked away, and Parkinson around behind the goal. Good work though by Scott Cooper, and he collects, brings it forwards as we're into the final 10 seconds of the power play, dumps it and chases it himself. The Stars have done that quite well.
Great work from Scott Cooper, great work.
It may end up costing them though. He sprints back onto defence.
Brilliant shift, Scott Cooper.
Excellent from Scott Cooper, that is fantastic play from the former Whitley Warrior. Jack Watkins banks it off the boards, and there's a chance for the Stars now. Dan Palmbjork looks to cut to the middle, does so, gets around, tripped surely, and there'll be a penalty against the Blackburn Hawks. A correct call, a tripping call against Nick Oliver.
The Hawks are trying to play quite physical against Dan Palmbjork. They just can't seem to catch him at the moment. He is quite a guy that seems he's very flat on his heels, but he has a very quick step, and 1-2 little steps and he's away.
On the power play.
Yeah, for the power play, he's been an absolute godsend for the Stars on the power play. He seems to quarterback it very well.
Just as you say that, he gives up an opportunity, and there's a chance. James Flavel flies out, excellent from Flavel, but there's still a chance. Oh, what a fantastic effort from Michael Elder, and James Flavel's going to get a tripping penalty, I believe. Yeah, Flavel takes a tripping penalty as he dove back to try and get into his net. Yeah, excellent
quick thinking from both Michael Elder and James Flavel, but Dan Palmbjork's gone straight over to Flavel there, gave him a tap on the pads and said, I thank you very much for that one.
Callum Davies wins the face-off, and Ben Davison collects. 4 seconds remain on the penalty. Oh, and Aaron Davies, you saw him winding up for a big shot there as Ben Davison comes in. Shot for the Billingham Stars!
Course from Ben Davison!
And the clock has actually, the penalty is gone, so does that go down to short-handed goal? I don't know, it was right on the 20 minutes, that goal will count.
Even strength for me that. I think the clock just counted down to 1-0 as the puck hit the back of the net. That was great speed and a great shot from Ben Davison. That was magnificent.
And the Billingham Stars, from being 1 down, will go into the interval at 2-1 up. Finds James Moss. Moss stick handles through, goes around Kearney Witter, but can't do anything with it. Kearney Witter makes sure he finishes his hit, but does that put him out of position again as Kearney Witter falls over?
Stars are really targeting Kearney Witter.
Shoot through traffic, rebound.
Great save.
What a save that is.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. I thought it was in the glove. It's in the glove.
He saved it.
The Stars, the light came on. The Stars.
He definitely saved it. It was a brilliant save from Stewie Ashton.
Yeah, that was, to me, Chris Sykes is trying to claim that it went in, but to me, that hasn't gone in. The light came on, the goal judge seemed to give it.
I saw nothing across that line.
Sykes brings it forward, lifted across out of the reach though.
Looking for Michael Elder right wide.
Oh, and that's a big cross check there by Patrick Nyman.
Cal Davies not
happy. He's going after the wrong man. And look,
Steve Duncombe getting involved. You hit an Elder or a Cal Davies, you know one or the other's going to be straight there defending his guy. That was pretty uncalled for there. That was dangerous.
Patrick Nyman having words with Michael Elder.
I think Nyman's saying sorry there, to be honest to him. I don't think it was intentional as it was.
I'm not sure from Michael Elder's reaction there. I don't think Nyman was saying sorry one bit there. Here's Tom Keeley into zone. Excellent from Keeley. Shoot! Kick save. Big rebound. Keeley again. Picks up his own rebound, and Paul Windridge on the ice now slows up. Good hit there from Scott Ward. And a shot comes in once again, this time from Moss. And Paul Windridge held up against the boards there. Nothing he can do about that. And Seaman collects. Shot from the point is saved by Stu Ashton and gloved down as the power play ends. Forward comes Elder now. Goes around his man. Elder shoots. Good glove save by Stu Ashton. He didn't keep it, but he got a glove on it. Excellent. Oh, and there's a slash there. That'll be a penalty against the Hawks. Nick Oliver with a slash. And Michael Elder just having a little word with him.
Yeah,
saying,
that's very poor from Nick Oliver.
yeah, there was absolutely no need.
Yeah, there's no game management from there. He's got to understand the state of the game at the minute. He is under a bit of cosh, and maybe that's probably what it is. Lack of concentration. He has been under a lot of pressure, and he's lashed out and took a bad penalty for the bad Blackburn Hawks at the moment.
Yeah, Bowman slows up, sends the pass across. Excellent take on the one hand back hand by Bostrom. Played out in front and collected by Bobby Streetley. And there's a penalty to come against the Blackburn Hawks. It's 2 minutes for roughing against Patrick Nyman as he's going to go to the box.
He's been very sloppy this shift from Patrick Nyman. Just not having his stick on the ice, waiting for a pass, just taking little chops at players.
Bowman on the wing, takes it down low, finds James Moss, cycles with Bowman and goes down low before putting it a bit into the feet of Bostrom, but it comes back to Jack Watkins. Finds Bostrom into the feet again. Bostrom from a tight angle. Oh, he was looking for Richie Thornton at the
That was nearly a perfect play from the Billingham Stars.
Here is Thornton. Shoots from a tight angle when he probably should have made the pass.
Yeah, the pass was there for him as well.
Here is Bostrom. Bostrom. And Richie Thornton was there. And Duncombe getting way too involved with Richie Thornton there. Bostrom shoots. Save.
Great
Rebound.
save,
Get your
Richie.
stick on the ice, Richie.
Yeah.
Now, chance for the Stars to break. Forward comes Michael Elder down the right hand side. He's got Chris Sykes all the way across. It just drops off. He is Elder. Takes the shot. It's a goal!
Straight through him.
Trickled through. Stewie Ashton.
Brilliant passing play from the Stars, straight from their own blue line. It was carried well forward by Cal Davies, then across to Sykes, and then Sykes teed it off for Michael Elder. The brilliant finish.
Collected by Nick Oliver. There won't be an icing as he could have collected it, but instead allowed it to go behind his net. It slips off his stick though, and James Moss chased him down. Excellent stick lift by Moss. Comes out in front, shoots. Oh, and has that gone over? Has it hit the helmet? There's no stoppage on the play, so potentially it's just gone over off potentially a stick maybe. But as it is, it's out in front, and here's a chance for the Stars. Thornton tries to drop it off. No one can get the shot off as the puck bobbles around. Shot comes in, and it blocks and deflects to the corner. Cal Davies drops it for Michael Elder, who just loses a handle on it, but he's got the speed to get away from Rhys Kearney-Whitter once again, using that lack of speed that Kearney-Whitter has, as there's a big coming together along the boards, and there's two men down here, I think Michael Elder's one.
Yeah, there was a Hawk falling down as I believe Michael Elder was going in for a hit, so it made it look and appear a lot worse than probably what it was.
Yeah, just keeping an eye here as Rhys Kearney-Whitter's having a
he's getting
a word. He's doing what he does.
He's getting all hot and fuzzy over no reason. Stars are a very clever team. They're not a fighting team, and they'll just let them do what they need to do. That's another missed call.
Yeah, nothing given by the officials. There's another one as there's an interference, and Rhys Kearney-Whitter plays it forward to Riddick. Riddick has to turn back because of Boston's close attention. And now's the chance. James Moss one-on-one with the netminder. Shoot! Save, rebound, and
he was never
Boston
set and never confident.
Yeah,
James Moss.
And what's that from Rhys Kearney-Whitter with a cross check to the back, and Chris Butler getting involved now for no reason. I don't know what the point of this is.
Yeah, they look very desperate at the moment, the Hawks. They're trying to get.
Look at Butler with
Dennis Bostrom. All Dennis Bostrom did there was make a nice pass.
But Jack Watkins takes the face off. Oh, and it's come through, and it's still sat in the crease, and still big rebounds and not able to put it in with the Hawks.
Good work from Scott Ward there.
Scott Ward did
he noticed
very
the danger
well on that
and he
one.
just clears it away.
Excellent work from Andy Finn. Not the quickest of the Stars players, but does very well to keep it in. Oh, and that's an excellent pass out in front from Cal Davies. And the Stars looking for
how
a
did Kearney-Whitter get away with that on Scott Ward?
Andy Finn with a
brilliant
huge check. Brilliant from him. Parkinson with a hit on Scott Cooper, and Miko Seaman can't keep it in. Here's Scott Ward. Oh, I thought he was going to finish his hit. Oh, dear me, what's he given here?
He's called Scott Cooper here, can you believe?
What for? For a cross check? I didn't.
That is very poor from Dave Emerson. What's he getting involved for? He doesn't need to. The game's just going nicely and he's getting involved.
Here's Aaron Davies now for the Hawks. Hawk shoots. Boo, and Flavel doesn't gather that one, and it's hacked away by Ben Davison. Right decision from him to try and get rid of that puck. Oliver now plays it forward. That's a good pass to Miko Seaman through the seam. Seaman takes the shot, big rebound, and then excellent play from Ben Davison.
Yeah.
Played forward by the Hawks. 13 seconds remain on the man advantage. Parkinson loses possession, and that's hit over the boards. Now they're going to have a little chat here. I personally think Richie Thornton was in the neutral zone but Mr. Emerson's going to ask the question of his linesman. I have a feeling that there may be a penalty to come from this. Yeah, there is. 9 seconds remaining on the initial man advantage, and we're going to have 9 seconds of 5-on-3.
Forward, so maybe you just get him out there. He is defensively minded, and he can play forward as well.
Here's a shot from the point from Duncombe, and it's a goal! Just as the power play ended, so the Stars will be asking the question as to whether or not that
should be the end of both.
Power play.
That should be the end of both.
Ollie Lomax has gone and collected that puck for Steve Duncombe's first goal for the Blackburn Hawks. So apparently the penalty should have expired at 13:46. There's a penalty to come against someone.
Yeah, it's a hooking call.
It's against Patrick Nyman.
Patrick Nyman, he's had a very poor game for the Blackburn Hawks.
He has had a very poor game. This could be one of those situations that comes back to bite us if he comes back onto the ice and scores the tying goal, the winning goal.
No doubt.
5 minutes remain in the game, and we have a 1-goal contest here in Billingham.
It's amazing how this game's still so close. The chances the Stars have had and wasted is unbelievable.
Forward come the Hawks. Here's Ollie Lomax into the zone. Lomax plays it across. Excellent save, James Flavel. And the Stars clear it long. Turns in his zone and goes around Mokai. Keeley into the zone. Looks to take the shot, but he was stick lifted there. Goes all the way around it. Deflected. Oh, and it almost goes in off a Hawks D-man.
A good leg on the post from Stewie Ashton there. He made sure he never left the post.
1 minute 11 to go. The Hawks win the face-off and pass it around their own zone. Here's Oliver. Through the centre and touched on wide of Flavel's net, and Ben Davison collects. Sent around the boards, and Moss 1 minute remaining in the game, and forward comes Ben Davison. This is exactly what the Stars need. They need the puck to keep Stu Ashton in his net. Davison getting it in deep to make sure that it's as far away from the Stars goal as possible. Palmbjork behind the net, holding on to possession. Good work from him. Oh, and he's taken down the ice, but still Palmbjork digging for the puck and comes away with it and finds Jack Watkins. Excellent
this is
play.
a massive from Watkins from Dan Palmbjork. Massive.
Dan Palmbjork turning, twisting, sends it behind the goal. 20 seconds to go.
Oh, Jack Watkins wasn't paying attention.
But Ben Davison collects the puck, makes sure he gets it out the zone. 15 seconds remaining. Stu Ashton's not going to go to the benches. The shot comes in. And that's an icing call against the Hawks with 8 seconds remaining in the game.
So Stars hang on to take the win and move to 2 wins and 2 losses in their opening 4 league games. Man of the match awards this evening, and Hawks captain Ollie Lomax picked up their award, while Callum Davis was Billingham Stars player of the game. You can check out post-game interviews with Callum Davies, Ollie Lomax, Matt Darlow and Terry Ward on the Billingham Stars YouTube channel. We'll be back next Sunday as the Billingham Stars host the Solway Sharks. From everybody here at Billingham Stars TV, thanks for watching.